So hey guys, welcome back to my training. Earlier in my video I have shown you how you can use the user generated content, right? Now I'm gonna show you how you can use the AI generated content, and then how you can also use your ChatGPT API key to generate those contents. Also the same way how you can use repeat post and how automatically it will create different sort of contents for each day, right? So variation of your content. Now let me go back to my listing page once, and there from I'll click on schedule now, and this is what I'm going to talk about. For that I need to add my ChatGPT API key. So if you know how to add it, then awesome. If not, let me show you how. So to get your API key, you need to go to your platform.openai.com, where you need to log in, and then after login, from this right drop down you will actually get these few API keys. From there you will be able to come to this particular page, right? So from here I can create one key for my training, and once I'm getting that, you need to copy this and then open scheduler extension, go to the settings page. From there go to the ChatGPT settings page. Now once you are there, add your key and update key settings, and you are done. Now you can generate your content using post scheduler AI generated content. So what you need to do, just come back in here, create post, and then now if you click on here, you will be able to see that all of these options are now enabled for you, right? So here you see this, you are an assistant, that actually came from my settings only as a global value, right? So if you know that what is system prompt, then awesome. Now, otherwise I'm just going to tell you what is that. But if like, let me tell you first what is this system prompt and what is this prompt. So system prompt means that you are telling ChatGPT how to behave when it is generating your content, right? If you want it to act like a assistant, it will reply you back as an assistant. If you want it to be a magician, and then the best magician in the world, and then you want to means get a prompt that, hey, generate a content as a magician and give some magic tricks. So it will actually generate depending on your system prompt, that okay, how to behave for this particular content generation, right? So that is for system prompt. And the prompt is for the user prompt, where you are telling ChatGPT that what sort of content it will generate for you, right? Now you can also see these advanced settings. If you turn them on, you will be able to actually means change these values. By default, these are the values that automatically it will take from ChatGPT. And you can also set the temperature, maximum length, presence penalty, and frequency penalty, right? So temperature is, you are telling ChatGPT means how to react, or even when it is giving you the content, how to what will be the tone of that content. The maximum length is telling you that how many character set of words will be there maximum in your generated content, right? So like this way, all of these advanced settings you can also check in the ChatGPT, like OpenAI, and then go to the playground, where from you can select the chat option, and then this system generated, like this is the system prompt and this is the user generated prompt, right? And these are the like the advanced options that you are also seeing over here when you are creating the data or generating the content, right? So you can either turn it on and then set your own values, or you can just turn it off, right? Now this value, you are an assistant. If you have something that bigger that you want to say to as a system prompt to make the ChatGPT understand how to behave, like I do have like this sort of means big system prompt, so I'm just keeping that somewhere. And if you want that, okay, for one type of content I'll use this, and for my other contents I'll use a different system prompt, then you can, each and every time when you are generating the content, you can provide these and you can update these. But if you want that, no, every time when I'm generating the content, I will just means keep that particular means system prompt only, then you can come over here and you can update these settings. And once you are doing it and coming over here, refreshing the page and visiting the AI generated content, you see that that particular thing is only coming in this system prompt, right? So now you don't have to write this sort of huge system prompt again and again, right? So let me just quickly set these things up, where 31st I'll select, and then 11:03, let me pick the date and time. So maybe at 11:06, and not PM, it should be AM. Type will be live testing, tags will be live testing. This is not mandatory, so you can keep it even blank. Now where to post? So I'll post on my profile, suppose SaaS groups, partnership groups, deals and training groups, right? Or in all of these 4 groups I'll be posting this content now, and I'll also make this as my repeat post, so which you guys already know that I can do it. So I'm not doing it right now, or I can just do it, it doesn't matter. So I want this like this, then 1 hour delay, and then I just want to create maximum 5 rupees post for this, and check out my video. So I'll just copy my YouTube channel quickly. And that link I'll be providing over here. Okay, so going to the next line where it is saying all of this as system prompt, and then I'm saying that generate. Okay, so that also you can write as the user prompt earlier basis, and you can actually keep a track of different sort of user prompt or system prompt, and then you can just, or you can directly type in over here, right? So I'm saying generate a Facebook post on post scheduler software and follow my branding, return only the content and nothing else. Okay, now if I do generate a content, then you have to wait for a couple of seconds, and you will see that ChatGPT that means giving you a content with respect to the option that you have given. That are you tired of constantly feeling like you are playing catch up when it comes to social media, or SaaS software not only gives you the ability. So it is returning me the related to SaaS software, right? And it is also adding these hashtags, right? Now I can reformat it, and also I can make it bold if I want. And then this is the very first content that it will be posting. Now as we are using AI generated content also, we are means using the repeat post feature. So how this what sort of content is going to be in the upcoming days, you don't know, because those are generated by AI, right? So to see them, what you need to do is just click on add, and once you will do that, the full content you will be able to see again in this editor, where you will be able to see the date and time and the content. And now once I'm okay with this content, I'll be just clicking on CS schedule. Now it is giving you the very next date when the very next post will be posting, right? And there like you will be able to see a new content that is coming from basically ChatGPT, and you can now update them if you want, or if you don't want to update them and you are okay with this content, you can just means keep them as it is, and you can then click on yes schedule. So like this way you'll be able to see that okay, what are the contents that are getting generated through ChatGPT, and then if those are okay for you or not, or you can actually reformat them so that it is not posting just the way it is coming, and it's also giving the human touch over there before actually scheduling those contents, right? So you can read this content, and then you can confirm, yeah, these contents can easily go to all of those links that I have scheduled, right? And in the meantime, as my first post is already being scheduled. So as I said earlier also that see the content actually is there, and now it is going to make the very first comment. There are small glitches that we are working on right now, but automatically you see it is actually means you are not done yet, but it actually have posted one content for you, right? So I'm scheduling this also. Now once done, and once I have said all the things, then automatically it will close the tab for you. Now if I refresh this page, then I'll be able to see all of these data that has been created. Now another icon has been introduced, that is AI generated content. You can see, so by easily you can understand, okay, this is a repeat post content as well as this is the AI generated content, right? So now you can also filter out the data that, okay, AI generated content or user generated content. You can filter those data out, and you can also see the current progress, that if that is a processing stage or not, right? So once it is going, we can also see another option in AI generated, that is AI generated image. Okay, so which means that if I want to come over here and then if I schedule another one, that will be around 11:15 a.m. and I'm not creating it as repeat post. Okay, I have to wait till this is done. And you can see there is a small glitch that it actually didn't format the content properly, the way I have actually given the bold and next line and stuff. So that actually we can fix it by ourselves only while we are giving this demo. But ultimatum, like from the dev team, we are working on right now, and it will be also fixed. You don't have to even have to do that again. Like once I'm coming over here, I'll write that generate a content or generate a Facebook on Ninja marketing, and I'm generating this content first. Okay, I have to wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, now let me go back over here, and you see the content is already ready for me, and this is actually coming in a proper format only. Just I can make it quick bold, and also now I can upload my own image manually, or I can also use ChatGPT to create the image for me. I can select the number of images. ChatGPT supports maximum 10 images. Okay, so I'm selecting this and generating the image. And you will be able to see the image loaded over here, right? And I'm scheduling this, but I have to wait. And now I can schedule this. Okay, now let me show you how you can also use AI generated image once you are uploading AI generated content, and then there are some other buttons features that I'm going to showcase. So let me schedule a post first. 31st May 11:25. So let me pick the date and time, and suppose I'm giving the time as 11:30 a.m. that the very first post will be posted, and where I want to post it. So I'm picking groups, and I'm selecting the repeat post, as you already know the why I'm using them, and I'm creating 5 posts, leaving the auto comment feature. Now in case of here, I'm generate a Okay, now I'm generating AI image. Okay, post and I can select the number of image option in here. Once I'm clicking on generate images, that point of time you'll be able to see the image has been generated by post scheduler as well as ChatGPT over here in this section. Okay, and then if I'm not liking this, I can again click on regenerate image, and that will regenerate another image for me and will replace the current image. So you can see over here. Now if I click on add, that point of time this card view is giving me a couple of other buttons that I'm gonna explain quickly, but let me schedule this first one. Okay, so these all are coming like this, and then try it out like this. Okay, and I'm also making the very first one as bold. Now this image is already generated by scheduler, so I'm scheduling it. Now for the next one, you will automatically see that this image is getting now updated within a couple of seconds only, with a new image from ChatGPT. So you don't have to re-upload any image, and you don't even have to worry about that, okay, same image is going again and again to my post. So that also won't be happening in here. Now if you don't like this image and you want a new image, then you can directly click on regenerate image, which will actually generate a new image and will replace the current image with it. Okay, so you just, after clicking on that, you just wait for a couple of seconds, and then you will see that it is actually replaced by a new image, right? So similar way, I can click on regenerate content and that will regenerate this content, and if I click on regenerate both, then both of these will be updated with a new value, right? And I can schedule this. Now suppose this one is the content, whatever it came, you are not liking it, right? And the image, let it be replaced first, and the image also you are not liking, right? So that point of time, what you can do is you can click on decline, and that will remove the total number of posts, how many it is going to create. It will just decrease that by 1. Okay, which means now this content, you see it got changed automatically, right? And then the image also, within next few seconds, you will see that image also is getting changed, right? Now once these all are changed, that point of time you can just schedule it. And as this is my test content, so I'm just going to wait for a couple of seconds to get this image. I'm not reformatting these all things. I'll just do one thing, just schedule or decline quickly. So if you feel like, yeah, this content is fine for me, then you can just just go and schedule them. And if you don't feel like, then generate content or regenerate image or regenerate both, or just decline like the way I did. And once done, if I come back in here, I'll be able to see all of those posts has been created in here, and you see the post content and the image, all of them are showing over here, as well as I'm seeing that, okay, new icon is also there, that the AI generated content and the repeat post, both of them are there, and this is scheduled for 11:30, which is a very next moment, like within next few minutes only, or seconds actually, it is going to start, right? So this content, it will be posting over there. And if you check the others, okay, sorry, I clicked on edit. If I click on view, then I'll be seeing that, okay, this actually formatted and the image also is there. Again and again I'm clicking on edit. But yes, so if you suppose someday you are not liking this, you can then edit it again. You can go back to the post content, you can update this content by generating again, or you can also change this image by generate the image again, right? And if you update that, it will update the content or image depending on your selection, right? You can also clone this, and that point of time the image and content will be auto generated for you. Now you can again generate the content and generate the image, and the other thing that you need to do is you need to set the date and time, okay? And rest of the things will be automatically cloned for you. Now while you are cloning or updating, that point of time also you can select the repeat post option, and you can then enable, and depending on your selection, it will automatically create multiple posts for you, right? So let us just wait for a couple of seconds, and you will see that this tab just got open. So over here the post will be there, and then this tab will be automatically closed by post scheduler, okay? And if I refresh over here, I'll see that one of my post is now processing. So once done, I'll be able to see that, okay, total 3 links are there where it will post. So one after another, the tab will open and it will close. So if I refresh this page once, it is still processing, but I can just go and visit the link. So you can understand the initially, until unless the full process is done, that point of time, here you will see, okay, so the content you can see, but it is actually taking you to the group link. It is not taking you to the specific post, right? But once the post, scheduled post process will be fully done, that point of time, if you click over here, it will take you to that exact post where this content is actually there, right? So you don't have to worry about, okay, where exactly it is posted. Now I have to find that in that group, so you don't have to worry about those. Automatically it will be updated with the posted link. Okay, So let us wait for a couple of seconds so that it can post its content. Now the second link also has been posted, so we are waiting for the third one. So once this all will be posted, that point of time, this icon again will change as completed. And this is how basically you can use post scheduler new features and functionalities. And if you have any question at all, please let me know and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, thanks for watching.